Yep. So this is Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout beta, and as you just saw, there was some missing textures. I don't know why. Don't really know what's going on. There was a door there. Oh, there it is. Yeah. This is the second time I'm playing it. I played it earlier, and it actually looked worse. Like the textures never popped in. Like I was able to see through all the walls. Didn't know where I was going. Was running into invisible objects, and I didn't know what to do. So after I got killed, because I couldn't find a weapon, I couldn't do anything the first time I was playing, I quit out of it, changed my graphic settings, and restarted the whole game. Like shut out of it completely and restarted it just to see if there was something going on, and maybe that would help. And then I get back in, and it starts off with me not being able to see walls and doors again. Thankfully this time things popped back up, but still not 100%. As you can see right about there, where's the textures for the grass? Why do we got Minecraft grass? I know it's a beta. Textures missing on that truck. They weren't missing earlier. I know it's a beta. I know betas have issues. I've played some pretty interesting betas back when when Battlefield 4 was coming out. I played its beta, and it had some pretty wonky issues, but you could play it. The graphics were there, textures were there. It would have some missing textures, or some objects that you weren't supposed to go through, you could go through. There was this one glitch, or not glitch, it was just a problem with the beta, that you could land your helicopter on top of this building, but you actually sunk through where you should have landed, so all you saw was the helicopter blades. That's an okay beta. There was just that one issue, but you could run around and shoot and everything looked fine. But this, I mean, look at the trees. Look at where the trees are supposed to be. Where's the trunk? Where are the leaves? All I have is blocks. Now, I don't know if it's a graphics issue. I don't know if I adjusted graphic settings that it could fix this. But right now, I'm getting, I think it was, oh, by the way, we're like halfway through this, we're 3 minutes in. This is actually a recording over the video, because I usually separate my audio and my video for editing purposes, but for some reason when I was recording this, it was all on one file. So I was really quiet and the game was super loud, so you couldn't hear me. So I thought I'd record over it again, just so you can have a little narration on why this really blows. Like, when the trailer first came out, when they first announced Black Ops 4, I was like, you know what? This looks good. I haven't been excited for a Call of Duty game in a long time, and this one looked really good. I was like, I like the Battle Royale games. They're fun. I would love to see what Call of Duty can do with it. And then they released another trailer, and it just looks really good. And then I saw some people playing it on YouTube, and I'm like, wow, this could be a good little Battle Royale game to play. Like, I'm tired of Fortnite. I've been tired of PUBG. And I like the concept of Battle Royale. But the games that are around right now are just kind of boring to me. And so I saw this beta, downloaded it, and was pumped. Played the first game. It sucked because I couldn't see anything. Played the second game, started off not being able to see anything, and then I get a little bit of textures, and then I die, so I didn't get to enjoy it. Booted it up a third time. I just went straight in. I didn't even close out of the game. And let's see, what happened the third time? Oh yeah, the third time textures were there. So like everything looked okay. I landed on the boat, the cargo place with all that, and all the textures were there. They kind of looked weird, really bland textures. But the items that you could pick up, some were invisible, some the item was floating in the air, and it's not playable when it's like that. When I looked down the sights, I had a 3x scope on, and the scope was just, or the reticle was just a block. It's supposed to be a small triangle, like little dots below it, and it was just a block. So I'm like, how am I supposed to aim with this? I tried to, and I missed. You expect more from a AAA game, especially when they made a video. Oh, look at that. So this is where it gets interesting. So the tree finally pops in. So I get really confused as to what's going on. Bam, trees are popping. I'm like, oh, it's because I didn't have enough time on the map, so things weren't popping in properly. It's a new game, but I don't know. Maybe it's just having those issues. I know on PUBG when you'd start up, sometimes the buildings and stuff wouldn't load in properly, but just for the first few seconds right after you land, then they pop in place and you're good to go. This took 7 minutes for the trees to finally pop in properly. That's not good. You expect more from a AAA game, and like I was about to say earlier, is that they made a video saying that they were focusing on PC gamers for this one. They wanted the PC gaming experience of Call of Duty to be good. They wanted it to be something that you could enjoy. More customization of your video settings, all of that. They made a video stating this. And then you get into this beta. Now, I've watched other videos of people saying Blackout sucks. They didn't have these graphic issues. When I saw that I had these graphics issues, I was like, I gotta record it. I gotta upload it. I don't have any followers, but maybe, just maybe, because it's about to be a big hit, maybe people will see this and be like, what the heck? I don't know, maybe Treyarch will see it and be like, alright, we need to focus on the lower end graphics cards, because you can't play a Call of Duty game and it looks like Minecraft. It's impossible. So I mean, in this part of the gameplay right here, you can see there's still some blockiness in the distance, but everything's pretty much popped in at this point. So after I got done watching this person play, I watched to the end of the match just to see, just kind of how the gameplay went, to see if textures would load in all the way, and maybe that was my issue. And then I loaded up another game, and it was immediately back to the same issue. Trees weren't there. Thankfully this time walls were there. There were a few missing doors, or invisible doors. But still, it just... I had the issue with the items where it was difficult to pick them up because you couldn't see them. You could see a little box letting you know that you could pick something up, but there was no item. So I don't know, maybe I'll go in and try different graphic settings again to see if maybe that'll help it. But even if it was just a one-time thing, I want it to be known. I'm hoping that people see this. I don't care if you don't want to listen all the way through. You can mute this. because I mean this isn't really good commentary. This is me just ranting about my experience with a beta. I shouldn't be ranting about a beta, but I'm upset. It's a AAA beta. It shouldn't be so bad, you know? But I don't know. I was looking forward to this game, and I'm disappointed. The last Call of Duty game that I got was Infinite Warfare, and it did not look very good on my graphics card. It looked okay. The Call of Duty game before that was Black Ops 3, and it looked even worse. Like, it ran like crap. It runs a little bit better now because I actually played it earlier today while I was downloading the beta for this. But I don't know. It's just, it sucks.
Sit rep. Potential collapse
And
detected.
that's the end of the video.
Safe zone is advised.
So be careful when new games come out, I guess. Or either when the game comes out and it does better than this, don't judge a new game coming out by its beta. But this kind of crap has to stop. This cannot keep happening. It's a AAA game. If you're gonna release a beta for people to try out your game before it comes out, it should not be this buggy. That is not gonna bring people to play your game. It's gonna push people away from it, and the fanboys of it are gonna play it, probably say they hate it, but continue to play it because they have nothing better to do with their lives. But yeah, that's all I got on this one. I don't know. That's all I got. It's just do better, Treyarch. Do better, any AAA company that is going to release a new game. Because I got a 960. It's an old graphics card, but it should not perform this poorly. Anyways, see you next time.